from what we have, ikhwani, from the authentic sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa ala alihi wasallam, as we mentioned to you before about the hadith of those two tremendous young companions. One's name is Mu'adh and the other one's name is Mu'udh. Mu'adh and Mu'udh. They were the sons, abna, of Afra. In the battle of Badr, they came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they came to Abdurrahman ibn Auf. The Muslims are about to meet their counterparts from Quraysh for the first time ever. Historic incident. These people have been fighting us, giving us problems. Now we're about to make jihad and we're about to fight Abu Jahl and the rest of these imams of kufr and shirk, these dhalama. The two boys came to Abdurrahman bin Auf and they said, "Oh uncle, show us, where is Abu Jahl? Where's Abu Jahl?" They didn't even know who he was because they're from Medina. Where is this man Abu Jahl that we've been hearing about? They said, "What do you want?" He said, "What do you want to do with Abu Jahl? What's your business in Abu Jahl?" They said he used to curse the Prophet. He was the enemy of Allah. He's one of the rejectors. He's an imam of kufr. That's what we want with him. We're going to deal with him. Abdurrahman ibn Auf said, "I was worried for them. So I told him, that's Abu Jahl over there. Leave Abu Jahl. Leave that alone." He said before he can grab them, before he can stop them, the two boys ran off. They just ran off into the battle, ran off. And they set upon Abu Jahl and they dealt with Abu Jahl. Because Abu Jahl, ikhwani, he wasn't just a regular man. If you look in the audience, you may say, okay, if I have to deal with someone here, I'm going to choose this one, I choose that one. But you look in the audience, you say, there's some people, I won't try them. I think I can win, but I'm not going to try them. But I'm going to try this little guy because he's little over here. But Abu Jahl, you see him in the audience? No, you're not going to try Abu Jahl because he was strong in his personality. He was a leader. But they didn't know him. And they didn't know the danger. They went after him, and he said that they set upon Abu Jahl like two small leopards, and they chopped him up. Chopped him up. That's alu al-himma. That's high determination. They were 14 and 15 years old. Take the 18-year-old Muslim boy today and say, "Akhi, what's on your mind? What's on your mind?" "Oh, I just hope Wayne Rooney's foot becomes okay so that he can win the World Cup." That's not alu al-himma. Allah doesn't care about the UK winning the World Cup or losing the World Cup. Allah doesn't care about the Olympics at all. This is not something that's important in the deen, in the overall scheme of things. What's important is that the people worship Allah with tawheed. What's important is that the people spend all that money on football and all of that sincerity and commitment and passion that they have for football, that commitment and passion is turned to worshiping Allah. That's what Allah loves. The Prophet says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a hadith that shows the importance of alu al-himma. Inna Allah yuhibbu mu'ali al-umur wa yakrahu as-safaha. Allah loves the high and exalted issues. He loves the high and exalted issues. And he hates the low things, the trivial issues that people preoccupy themselves with. Trivial. Pay attention, ikhwani, to the next person after the dars, after this dars. Pay attention to the next person's conversation who comes to you. After the dars, listen to what the person talks to you about. And weigh it in the scales. The very next person who comes to you after the dars, pay attention to what he's going to talk to you about. And then determine, is this alu al-himma or not? And yourself, pay attention to what you're going to say to the people. That's how the Salaf used to be. And for that reason, the Prophet ﷺ, he used to spend long periods of time not speaking. Not like the Sufis, just don't speak for the sake of not speaking. He didn't speak because when he chose to speak, words of hikmah came out of his mouth. When he chose to speak, he spoke about something that was beneficial, caused you to come closer to the Jannah, to get you further away from the fire. Even when he used to joke, even when he was joking, it was a joke at the proper time, at the proper place, and in the proper way. Sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam.